Hello, and welcome to English with Laura. I'm Laura.
And I'm Daniel. Hi, everyone.
Today, we are going to a restaurant.
Oh, I like this topic. I love food. This is my kind of lesson.
Me too, and restaurants are a great place to practice English.
That's true, but sometimes I really don't know what to say when the server comes.
That's exactly what we're going to work on today. Imagine you walk into a restaurant, you sit down, and then the server comes to your table.
And I'm just sitting there not sure what to say first.
That's very common. A lot of people feel that way. So today, we're going to practice the whole thing, from the moment you sit down to the moment you leave.
I feel ready, or I will be after this lesson.
You will be. Let's go. Before we dive in, if you find this lesson helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss a new lesson from us.
It really helps us make more videos for you.
Okay, Daniel, you just walked into a restaurant. The host comes to greet you. What do you think they say?
Something like, welcome?
Yes, exactly. They might say, "Welcome, how many in your party?"
What does party mean there?
In a restaurant, party means your group, so two in your party means there are two people.
Oh, that makes sense.
You would answer, "Just two, please," or "A table for two, please."
That's simple. I can remember that.
Good. Then they bring you to your table and say, "Here are your menus. Your server will be right with you."
And then I just read the menu?
Yes, and if you need time, you can say, "We need a few more minutes, please."
I always need more time to decide.
Most people do. So now the server comes over. They might say, "Are you ready to order?" Or "Can I take your order?"
Okay, and what do I say?
If you're ready, you say, "Yes, I'd like the pasta, please," or "Could I have the chicken sandwich?"
I'd like and could I have, those both work.
Yes, they're both polite and very natural. "I'd like" is a little more confident. "Could I have" is a little softer. Both are perfect.
What if I'm not sure how to say something on the menu?
Great question. You can point to the menu and say, "Could I have this one, please?" That always works.
Oh, that's really helpful. I do that all the time.
And for drinks, the server usually asks, "What would you like to drink?" You can say, "I'll have water, please," or "Could I get an orange juice?"
I'll have water. I like that one. It sounds natural.
It is natural. "I'll have" is very common when ordering. Now, sometimes you want to make a small change to your order.
Like, I don't want onions.
Exactly. You say, "Could I have it without onions, please?" Or "Is it possible to have the sauce on the side?"
Oh, I didn't know I could ask that so easily.
Restaurants are used to it. You can also say, "I have an allergy to nuts. Is that in this dish?"
That's really important to know.
And sometimes the server might say, "Sorry, we're out of that today."
Out of, meaning they don't have it.
Right. So you would say, "Oh, no problem. I'll have the soup instead."
I'll have the soup instead. Okay, that feels easy.
And at the end of the meal, you need to ask for the check.
Right, I sometimes don't know how to get the service attention.
You can make eye contact and give a small wave. Then say, "Excuse me, could we get the check, please?"
Could we get the check? Simple.
You can also say, "Could we have the bill, please?" Some people say bill, some say check. Both are fine in American English.
What about paying?
If you want to pay separately, you say, "Could we pay separately?" or "We'd like separate checks, please."
That's what I really need. I usually forget how to say it.
Now you have it. And when you're done, you can say, "Thank you, everything was great."
That sounds kind of natural.
That little sentence makes a big difference. People always appreciate it. Okay, let's look at what we just practiced.
There were a lot of useful moments in that conversation.
There were. Let's break it down simply. First, when you arrive, use "A table for two, please." That's how you tell the host how many people are with you. When the server comes, you order with "I'd like" or "Could I have." These are your two main ordering phrases. They're polite, clear, and natural.
I'd like the pasta, please. Could I have the chicken?
Exactly. Notice we always add "please" at the end. That makes it more polite. If you want to make a change, use "Could I have it without?" or "Is it possible to have?" Those are perfectly normal. And to finish the meal, use "Could we get the check, please?"
So the keywords are I'd like, could I have, and could we get.
Perfect summary. Those three phrases will take you a long way in any restaurant. Let's go through the most useful phrases from today. "A table for two, please."
Short and clear. That's the first thing I say when I walk in.
"We need a few more minutes, please."
I always need more time. This one is going to be very useful for me.
I'd like the pasta, please.
That feels easy to say, very natural.
Could I have it without onions, please?
Oh, I like this one. I can use it for lots of things.
I'll have water, please.
I'll have. I didn't know that phrase before. Now I do.
Could we get the check, please?
And that's how you finish the meal. Simple and polite.
We'd like separate checks, please.
That one is important. I'm going to use that one.
Now, let's practice together. I'll be the server. You are at the restaurant. Welcome. How many in your party? Say, a table for 2, please. Great. Here are your menus. Are you ready to order? Say, we need a few more minutes, please. Of course. Take your time. Okay, what would you like? Say, I'd like the pasta, please. And to drink? Say, I'll have water, please.
Nice. We're doing well.
And you want to make a small change. No onions. Say, could I have it without onions, please? Of course. And at the end of the meal, you want to leave. Say, excuse me, could we get the check, please? You just ordered the whole meal in English. That's something to feel good about. Now, let's do some shadowing. Listen first, then repeat after me. Here is my model. Listen, then say it with me. Excuse me, could I have the pasta, please? And could I have it without onions? Thank you so much. Now you try. Say it slowly, then say it again with more confidence.
Here's mine. Listen, then try it with me. Oh, I think I'm ready. I'd like the chicken, please. And could we get the check when you have a moment? Thanks.
You did great today. Let's finish with 3 things to remember.
Just 3. That's easy.
First, to order, use I'd like or could I have. Those are your 2 best phrases in any restaurant. Second, don't be afraid to make a small request. Could I have it without, or is it possible to have? Those are perfectly normal. Third, to end the meal, say, could we get the check, please? Polite, simple, and clear.
I feel like I can actually walk into a restaurant now and handle it.
You can, and the more you practice, the more natural it feels. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you usually order when you go to a restaurant? Tell us in the comments. Write it in English. Even 1 sentence is perfect.
I'm curious. I love reading your answers.
If this lesson helped you, please give it a like. It really helps the channel. And subscribe so you don't miss our next lesson.
See you in the next one.
See you soon. Keep practicing. You're doing really well.